Welcome to another episode and video on my Arduino MegaADK. This one programmed in C, AVR C, and connected by a lot of wires to a breadboard with electronics, as well as some fischertechnik and mechatronics, which is in its in that turn connected to further electronics. Last time I tried to figure out why things are not working the way they should work, and that is primarily the output of the Arduino. Some time ago I noticed that the whole setup of this RC circuit in combination with this motor didn't function. Then I noticed that this one started acting funny, and then the whole thing went loose. The only thing that seemed to work were this one, because of this one kind of. Some buttons did work and did not. So I decided to start all over, kind of leaving everything intact, doing some tests, and then deciding that I should introduce a switch to either let this one burn or that one run. I had to adapt the schematics, of course, but where am I now? Well, that remains to be seen. This is working. Almost at the end of the last episode, I found out that things that I was doing here could not work because I forgot to put something in the code. Ouch. However, now there's something else, because this is measuring pulses modulation, this probe, because this is working on pulses modulation because of this motor. Then this one is also working on pulses modulation through the switch. So actually the switch works a bit different than I expected. So without touching it is off, with touching it is on, and that is something that is also be shown right here if I do it like this. So you get to see this one, and I press and you see the blue line move. Is that logical? No, it's not. Because I wired it the way that it would burn. No, not this one, this one. What's wrong? This one doesn't do anything. Now I have put a wire straight on the other end of the line, the breadboard line, which is connected to the board. And that's the weird thing. That is port. Let me be exactly sure. Port 3, which in the end, as I said, defined as output, and is supposed to give full width of pulse modulation. And that it really does not. Not the way like this yellow probe is doing it. So I am going to change the value of that stuff and see whatever it takes to get it working anyway. A lot of wires now. They're not working because it's part of the resetting up of everything. So let's go to the screencast and see how things can hopefully be improved. Alright, so with this one running, and then well, having this one, so motor that is not running, a switch that hopefully is set up correct, but a big problem here. So looking at the oscilloscope, this is the lamp, but if you look right here, output, even more important, analog output, then right here, analog out pin 3, comma 255, meaning that it is the full bandwidth, the full period, actually the full period that it is sent out between 0 and 255. It's 8 bits. 2 to the power 8 is 256. Starting from 0 you get 255. It's the full width. So this is the full width as well. It's coming from A5. No, that's not true. It is coming from pin 4. Pin 4. Analog. Analog. And this is for the mechatronics. For that part. Right here. So that is this signal. So why is this signal giving this and this signal giving nothing? So as happened before, is then this probe broken? Well, no, actually, because when I press it, I get a signal. The whole thing is, why isn't it pulse modulated? So let me change. I need a pulse modulated signal. Alright, let me then change first the motor for this part, and I've cut it in half, 127. Do I get a half period? So let's see it. That is alright. Go. Yeah. And see, I have a whole different pulse. Now if I change my channel to 1, this is half period. This is half period. That is what I want to see. So back to 255. Alright. Acceptable. Changing the periods. But you get the point. Now, if I do it like the same as here, 127, and this is for the let me put it correctly. Yeah, that is for this LED here. To be sure, that is for this situation right here. So upload. Then alright, I have to then do something to the time base. Actually, is that improving? 10 milliseconds. Okay, you see some overshoot, but it's not going to work. Not the way I expect it to work anyway. And when I press it, I expect to see some pulse width modulation, but I'm not. So I have no clue what's wrong there. Alright, how can I check that something is actually working? Okay, let me put this back to a better signal, milliseconds somehow. So now I have this one working. I don't have this one working yet. I might do that as well. Which is pin 5, which I don't have as an output yet, not yet here either. So let me put in another one, and also here another one, and one more thing, it's best if I put the comments yellow LED. 2 is for feeding of the RC circuit, this RC circuit here, feed to RC circuit, and I might, because I do have another RC circuit, I think, if I am completely right. No, I don't, not on this one. Okay. Then 4 goes to the mechatronics, and then 5 goes to red LED, 6 goes to green LED, elevated, green elevated. Okay, that's all right. So, but now I still have to program the whole thing, so that will be coming here. This is 5, which will be 127, or let's diminish it, 64. This is 5 and this is 5. And another thing, by the way, is the use of the monitor, serial monitor, because the output in the monitor went weird as well, as you have watched the previous episodes. So let's see how this ends up. Well, you'll immediately see the result for this one, but I need to check on the oscilloscope yet. So let's get that probe in action as well. And the result is, apart from here, immediately watchable. There's a pulse width modulation. So let me change the time base here, and let me also, no, not this one, that is good. I want channel 3 as pulse width, and see, this is a pulse width for 64, which means that this is a whole period of 64. This is 255, and this is 127, and this is 64. So actually I should here, which is this probe, am I correct with that? 3 is the yellow LED, that is this big one. I should have there a period which is twice as long than this, so it should go here. So let me press the button again. I don't see a twice as long period. Okay, let me channel 2. This is changing, but that is not. So how can I get all channels to do pulse width modulation? Let me check. I set it to something else, and I need to do it. Oh, AC will be all channels then, I hope. So oh really? There's no AC, there's just any channel at all. And then channel 2 as well. Channel 1. Rubbish. Right, let's check another one. Channel 2 it will be for now. Pressing the button. But this is not what I expect to see. Not with the 127 width. Now I can do it on another place as well, not just there. Because the signal is coming from, let me be very specific about this, from right, be careful, here. So now the probe is moved from here to here. And yeah, right, that doesn't change a thing. I should get pulse modulation anyway. So you might state that that port is not entirely nice. Now serial monitor with it. And this is what you get and what you should not get, because here you should get all the real values. I could do something else as well. Let me introduce integer output, integer out, let me say 3 or 2. 2 it will be for now. Out 2 is 64. Then I say out 2. Let me see what that gives. So does it give the same thing? I don't think so actually, because this is a different value than this one is. And look, out pin is here set to 2. Now port 2 will be now 64. It should be. Let's check. Just trying out. So what does this one do? Nothing at all. And let's also print these. So out 2 is out 2. Okay, go. But what it comes down to is, does this give 64? Not at all. So this gives a nice pulse modulated signal. This one does not at all. And so I think port 3 is gone. Do I have another port left? Yes, I have 7 left. 7 has not been used. Let me check this one. 2, 3, 7 has been used. 7 has been used before. Has 8 been used before? 8 has not been used before. Yeah, it has. Branch lamp control. How about 9? 9 has not been used before. No, it hasn't. Alright. So I am going to change one port to another one. To see whatever that gives. So with one of the loose wires I will do that. Time is running out again, but I'm doing it anyway. So I have now one wire in pin 9, sorry, and the probe attached to it. It doesn't do anything yet because I haven't defined it yet. So I say, oh, this is wrong because I want this to be analog output. And being 9 and 9, then defining this one is going to be 9. And right here no, not this one. I want an analog write, and well, let's do it like this. 127 pin 9. This should give a period like this. So let's see whatever happens. I'm quite curious. And there you go. This is pulse width modulation. This is what you want. Now, I am also very curious what this one is going to say. 9 and, oh, not 95, just 9 is it. Alright. I have a very nice pulse width modulation, but will it give me 127 or will it give me 9? So 9 it gives me, but on the other hand it does give me a very nice pulse width modulated signal, twice as long as this one, as should be, because this one is 64 and this one is twice as long. So whatever is wrong here, I do honestly not know yet. I have to find out, but time is up. Bugger. Alright, so I have to define another port here. Can be very well put here, I don't care. Port 9, not connect, yeah, actually not connected. So let me add no. Not connected, right, no, left then, okay, that it is. And that's it. Alright, some answers, some not answers. And it's telling me a lot of BS for now and ununderstandable values. So be it. And that is it for now. So thank you for watching. Some new results, better results, but otherwise no changes in the results. Thanks for watching. If you like this video, please subscribe to my channel. Give the video a thumbs up. Leave a comment if you like. Much appreciated. Also, please follow me on Twitter. If so, retweet, like and leave a comment. Follow me on Instagram. Like and leave a comment. You can also follow me, watch my IGTV, Instagram TV, very short videos. I hope you like them. Leave a comment, please. And you can show your support by making a donation. You can also show your support by becoming a patron and have your name mentioned with my videos or just on the website, depending on the pledge you make. And this is of course going to be continued. Thank you for watching.